Link doesn't talk, ever. This symptom is obvious, but an appropriate mental health diagnosis is less obvious. This is because there's many different reasons why a person stays quiet. Is he not talking because he doesn't want to, or because he's not able to? Does his voice box even work? Is there some neurobiological reason why he's unable to comprehend what people are saying and respond back to them? Well, ideally, standardized psychological testing could be used to get to the bottom of this, but that's obviously not possible, so we will have to go by the information that we have. First of all, Link's speech problems don't appear to be biological. That is, his anatomy, his voice box, appears capable of producing sound. In fact, he makes all sorts of noises while he's swinging his sword and somersaulting across fields. His issue also doesn't seem to be neurobiological. That is, he seems capable of comprehending what people are saying to him, and we can tell that because he responds to them through his actions. Maybe they give him some crazy task to complete, and he does. Since Link has gone so long without speaking, a pervasive developmental disorder could be considered, like autism. However, for example, with autism, that's characterized by cognitive and social deficits as well as repetitive behaviors, and Link doesn't show any of that. Link could be diagnosed with something called selective mutism. That is when a person doesn't talk in specific social situations, like perhaps at school. However, this doesn't really fit with Link because he doesn't speak in any situation. Maybe Link has a social phobia? Well, this seems unlikely because he's always around people and doesn't seem to have any problem with that. Well, after canceling out all of these other diagnoses, probably the most reasonable disorder left is called expressive language disorder. This is when a person's verbal abilities are far below what would be expected for their developmental level. That is, we wouldn't be surprised if a baby couldn't talk, but we would be surprised if a 14-year-old couldn't talk. It seems as if Link, with his total lack of speech, is manifesting a rather extreme version of this disorder. Well, we've got to the bottom of that, but there are a couple of issues that other people have said that Link has. So subscribe and tune in next time when we will talk about whether Link has kleptomania or hoarding disorder.